Great. Can everyone see my screen? Good. Okay. So welcome to the Floor Plan Retail Incubator Info Session. Thanks for coming. And we'll try and move through this quickly and as informatively as possible. So first, just a little bit about reSET. Um, our mission is to advance the social enterprise sector. reSET was actually the first accelerator in the state of Connecticut. And from its inception, it's been dedicated to building businesses, but specifically businesses that are looking to make a positive impact in the world. And so the way we see that is on a spectrum, but through a combination of intention and results. So being a social enterprise, there are a lot of different ways and different permutations of that. But we see it along this spectrum of a traditional for-profit all the way to being solely impact driven. And we want to help businesses think about what it looks like to move along this path, think about where they are along this path. Like I just said, there are a lot of different ways to express that intention and that impact. And here are just three of them, whether you have a transformative product or service, whether something in your supply chain or your employment practices is transformative or redemptive, or whether you are redistributing and giving a portion of your profits back to social causes. We also see what it is to build wealth and build generational wealth for your family, for folks who historically haven't had access to entrepreneurship or wealth building opportunities as a way to have social impact. And so our core offerings are around this, whether it be creating social enterprises, having people begin thinking about that, whether social enterprises are on that growth stage and we want to enter in and be catalytic for them. And at the end of the day, change the norm of what it is to be a business, and that businesses can be powerful forces for good in their communities and in government as well. And there's an exciting thing that just happened for reSET, collab, a nonprofit with a similar mission that was based in New Haven. There's just been a merger. And so the opportunity to expand that reach, to have deeper ties, not just in Hartford, but in New Haven, and be able to more thoughtfully and comprehensively bring some of these services to different businesses throughout the state is the opportunity that reSET and Collab now have after joining forces. So let's talk about the Floor-Plan Retail Incubator. A quick overview. It's a 12-week program, Wednesdays from 5:30 to 8, a few Saturday half-day sessions in person, and will roughly be from August to November. But a big part of the Floor-Plan Incubator is our partnership with Breakfast, Lunch, and Dinner. Honestly, without them and without our joint organizations, this program wouldn't be possible. So I want to kick it over to Jeff to speak a little bit about this floor plan initiative and Breakfast, Lunch, and Dinner in general.
Thanks very much. Hi, everybody. My name's Jeff Devereaux. I'm a partner at a company called Breakfast, Lunch, and Dinner. And this partnership, I think, it might be its fifth year. It seems crazy to say that, but I think that's true. And the origin of Floor Plan, sort of we call it the Floor Plan Retail Activation Initiative, which is a very long-winded name, so forgive us. But this incubator is one part of a pie, which is meant to help spark and grow sort of the small business retail ecosystem. Originally, primarily in Hartford, and now we're thinking about the other cities in the region as well, which is really exciting. The goal of it is to help sort of get businesses who are in the idea stage or have gotten off the ground but need to take the next jump to help create the stepping stones, as we like to think of them, to go from where they're at to where they want to get to next. And sometimes that just means being more profitable where they're at. Sometimes that means that they want to open a retail store. Sometimes that means they want to open, as a first pop up. Sometimes that means they want to launch their e-commerce business. It can mean many different things, and for many different kinds of businesses. But in general, we're trying to create a place where sort of small businesses thrive, and make up a really strong foundation for the communities that we care about. Um, and yeah, grateful for folks who are joining the call. In addition to this incubator, the program helps support programs like Winter Fair, which is a large scale holiday market. It helps support uh, access to pop storefront spaces and other events. So in addition to this program, you also be, regardless whether you're accepted to the program or not, there's opportunities available for folks to access opportunities to find customers at pop-up experiences and marketplaces and shelf space, and other programs that help support the mission that we're talking about. So I won't take up too much more time, but thanks for kicking it over, and I'll kick it right back.
Thanks, Jeff. Okay, so let's get in a little bit more to some of the nuts and bolts of the program. Here's a quick curriculum overview. Um, what the curriculum's designed to do is really build businesses from the ground up, focusing on fundamentals, your business plan, making sure that you know and understand your customer, while at the same time getting you prepared and optimizing you to get to market as quick as possible. And so the primary goals of the program, like I just said, is to get you access to tools and resources so that you can be agile and get to market as soon as possible. We want to get you support in what it is to sell products in Hartford and New Haven and beyond. And of course, get you through the 12-week curriculum and access the opportunities that Jeff was just talking about, market installations, pop-ups, and opportunities to get your product in front of customers. So who's it for? This information is on our website, but I'll go over it really quickly with you here. Um, we're primarily looking for Greater Hartford and Greater New Haven residents and businesses based in that area. So whether you live in that area or you're based in that area and looking to support the residents of that area. We're also looking for women and BIPOC-owned ventures. Um, and so these are what we're looking for and looking to optimize for, where we have our resources and we have our market connections. We welcome applications from all over the state of Connecticut. Usually we don't go outside of the state, but this is who we're optimizing for and who we're looking to serve primarily. So some of the costs of the program, um, it costs $150 to participate in the program. It can be paid in installments. That's something that we can figure out together. If there are any kind of financial barriers, that's something that you can reach out to us and we can talk through. But in addition to that, to become a part of the program. You get a co-working membership, access to our professional partners, things like legal office hours. And we also have the opportunity for a $700 micro grant. That's something that we would be able to help you through in creating a budget and working through that program. And of course, weekly office hours and one-on-one time with your coach as you're going through the program for the specific needs that you might have. So, important dates to know. Um, the deadline is August 3rd. So, get your applications in. This is an opportunity to ask questions. If you have any other questions, feel free to reach out. Um, Entrepreneurs should be notified around August 3rd. These dates are tentative, and the program will move roughly from August 27th through November 12th with a culminating event, culminating market opportunity, November 19th. And so we're really excited about this program. We're really excited to support businesses and to see the ecosystem of retail entrepreneurs grow in Hartford, in New Haven, and in the state. And it's something that, as Jeff said, we've been doing for the past 5 years, and we're looking forward to doing it with you as well. So I'll pause right now for questions, and we'll go from there.
I have a question. I thought I was muted, but